That's live. There we go.
I'm going to
Cool.
start with this.
I'm on. Fuck me. All right, live. I don't know what the fuck that is. Here we go. That's live. That's live. What do we have here? That's, oops, no. There we go. All right, put this right there. Put this right there. That works. Okay, that works. Come on, you gotta start sooner or later, damn it. All right, live. Ooh, I look terrible. All right. Oh, yeah. Okay. All right. I think I'm good to go. Good to go. Not yet. Okay, there we go right there, and here we go right there. Good evening, Alexander. What's happening? Terry, good evening. That thing's still warming up. Hey, Up Down's in the house. DD, what's going on? FZX Man. Josen, Ellie, Eric, good evening. Kathleen, good evening. John, good evening. Well, who else do we have here? Hear ye, come one, come all. What are we doing? Jake, John, JTM, what's going on? Daniel, Joanne Brazier, good evening. How are you today? Not now. No, 4 times. Cool. 4 times the charm. Dr. Dev. Ooh, I don't know what that means. Okay. All right. No, come on. All right. Hold on. We got one more camera to go. One more. Live. There we go. Go live. There we go. Almost 3, 2, 1, and we're off. What do we got? Mike, Morris, Thomas, Kirk, Triangle Hockey Guy. Is Vanguard Roth okay these days? No, Joe son, I really honestly couldn't tell you that, brother. I don't do Vanguard at all. They just don't fit where I'm coming from. Parish, good evening. Noni 6744, hello. Dev, hello. Ray Oliver, how are you doing today? Waiting for activation. What does that mean? Waiting for activation. Joanne, I am good. Thank you, this Joanne. M. Dolly, Mike, Jake, Alex, Jake. All right, so good evening, everyone. I got to come up with a better intro than that. Merv, how you doing? Good evening, everyone. My name is James. This is Dividend Stock Talk brought to you by the 10-Minute Trader, where I invest in dividend stocks for weekly cash flow. And I'm going to teach you basically what I created for my daughter, Brock and Larkin. Hey, just came to let you know that that penny stock jumped up 45%. Good for you. I don't do penny stocks. I'm a little bit past that. Now, if you like it, hey, more power to you. I wish you the best of luck. Now, when you get to my age, okay, when you're retired, you might not want to be doing penny stocks. But I'm assuming you're younger, so that's okay. Dave, Macy's, we'll take a look at that one first this evening. Dev, thank you. Ray Oliver, good evening. Brockton Josh. You say 40 like you're from Massachusetts. Yeah, dude, I parked my car in Harvard Yard. Actually, I'm from Marshfield, so you know where you live in Brockton. Yeah, I'm from Marshfield. You know where that is. Silver is about to break out. Short squeeze coming. What do you think about it? Dude, silver's supposed to hit the 300s. If you got silver, don't get rid of it until the 300s. Kiss, thank you for that. Thank you for that kiss. Papa G's in the house. Taco Eater, MPW. We'll take a look at that. Eric, Brock and Larkin. Okay. Gerald, thank you, Mr. Gerald. Damon's Point. Absolutely, dude. Yep, it's Papa G. Real cool gun. Okay. Custer, what's up, buddy? Ricky, how you doing today? Okay, Lou Sport, we'll take a look at that in a minute. First on the list today is going to be Macy's. Sorry, dude, he beat you to it. Everett, Joe Boo. Oh, Joe Boo. Wasn't that in the movie Major League? Joe Boo. All right, anyway. So, first one on the list today is going to be Macy's. Now, I want to explain a few things before we go any further. Number one, okay, my name is James. I'm going to show you what I'm doing. That's all I'm doing. I'm not trying to sell you anything. Now, yeah, we're all adults. We know how it works. I do have stuff to sell. I've written a bunch of books. I get the home study course, all that nice, neat, fun stuff. But I'm not going to try to sell you anything. Okay, you're an adult. You know how it works. We're only here to learn. That's it. The trading strategy I'm going to teach you. Is the PI network true? Okay, Mr. Lux, I have no idea what the PI network means. So you're going to have to brief me on that one because I'm a little clueless on that. So the trading strategy I'm going to show you tonight was created for my 9-year-old daughter in 2008. What was that, 16, 17 years ago? You peeps, listen up. This is good stuff. Thank you, Kika. So I'm sitting there chilling one night, and my 9-year-old comes to me and says, Daddy, what are you doing? Can you teach me? So my 9-year-old daughter says, Daddy, can you teach me? So think about this for a second. Most adults don't understand this. Most adults stay away from the stock market. So here's a 9-year-old asking me to teach her how to trade stocks. I mean, really? Xander, Hash, Sizzle, Cousin Strawberry, Big Star. Okay, so for my 9-year-old, I had to come up with a trading strategy specifically for her. Simple, safe, predictable, consistent, and no way for her to lose. That's the what do you call it? The strategy that I had to overcome. So how do you teach a 9-year-old? Okay. Who's that? Mark Stuckey. How you doing, Mark? Nice to see you tonight. So for my 9-year-old, came up with 5 very simple rules. If you got a pen and paper, you might want to write them down, but you really don't need to because they're actually that simple. Myron, Diz, Daryl, Rick, Barba Papa, Dream, Debu, interesting name. So the 5 rules, they're pretty simple. So you don't really have to write them down because once you hear them, you're going to go, of course. Rule number 1, never buy something you do not understand or you do not want to hold on to. Now, I'm probably going to yell at someone by the end of the night because someone's going to ask me something. I'm going to say, dude, weren't you listening to rule number 1? Never buy something you don't understand or you do not want to hold on to long term. 9/11, trade or invest. Okay, computer doctor. I'm a trader and I'm an investor. I invest for long term, but if the stock's going to hit my target before then, see you later, I'll take profits. Okay, Goldfist, Goat, Nomad, Donald, good evening. So, that being said, the 5 rules. Rule number 1, never buy something you don't understand or don't want to hold on to. Rule number 2, never sell at a loss. It defeats the purpose of the whole gang. Rule 3, make sure the company is consistently profitable. Now, when I say consistently profitable, some of you people just don't understand. That means the money they make this year better be more than they made last year, which should be more than they made the year before. So each and every year, more money, more money, more money, more money. That's it. I have 2 criteria and only 2. Consistency of profitability and weekly options. Okay, so rule 3, make sure the company's consistently profitable. I like 2 decades, that's 20 years. Okay, rule 4, weekly options only. Dev, how you doing? Small Earn, how are you? Seabell Lucas, how are you? Terry, good evening. Who do we got over here? Rafa, Bangkok 77. Matt, good evening. Okay. Philip, if I wouldn't be comfortable for 10 years, I don't trade it and I scalp options. Okay, Philip, love to have a chat with you. Really would. I like to see what other traders are doing. I do, because I'm curious. And uh-oh, we got somebody over here making noise in the background. Got to make sure you mute your microphone, please, if you don't mind. Mr. Fred Todson. So, rule number 5, make sure all the numbers work. So, let's go over them real quick. Rule 1. Wait a minute. Let's go back to the criteria. Simple, safe, predictable, consistent, no way to lose. That's for my 9-year-old. Now, for you guys, never buy something you do not understand or you do not want to hold on to long term. Rule number 2, never sell at a loss. Rule number 3, make sure the company is consistently profitable. Rule 4, weekly options only. And rule number 5, make sure all the numbers work. Now, we are going to go through each and every one of those criteria and the rules as we progress through the night. And then you ask me anything you want. Okay, we're going to take a look at some stocks. We might even do a couple of sample trades so you see how it goes. But if you keep in mind, my goal is 1% per week. So if you're looking to buy something and have it shoot to the roof, you're in the wrong place. Okay? I'm retired. I have no desire whatsoever to buy something and hold on to it. None whatsoever. I honestly don't care if the stock's going up or the stock's going down. My main concern is the company consistently profitable? Do they have weekly options? Those two right there, I'll figure everything out from there. Okay, so first stock on the list today, Dave wants to take a look at Macy's. Now, just to let you know, I am live streaming on nine different platforms. So I might not get to your question as quickly as you'd like me to, but please only ask the question once. I do try to read each and every one of them. I do stop the monitors so that I can actually read the questions. Andre, Ever, Gorilla, Night All Day, cool beans. All right, first one on the list today is going to be Macy's. Now, I do everything 1, 2, 3, A, B, C. Everything's by the book. Paint by numbers. 1 red, 2 blue, 3 green, 4 yellow, blah, blah, blah. You know how it works. All right? So everything is one at a time. So anytime I look at a stock, first thing I want to see is the 1-year chart, and then I want to look for 5 things. 5. I'm going to show them to you, and you're going to say, oh, that's easy. Because everything I'm doing is supposed to be simple, safe, and easy. Because it was created for a 9-year-old. Adults are the only ones who want to make this thing complicated. Here we go. Short Macy's. You have fun with that, brother. I wouldn't short Macy's if I were you, but I'm not telling you what to do, okay? Watch closely, all right? Ted, Mel, Tape Deck, how you doing? No. D-Boy, Royalty. All right. 5 things. You ready to see how quickly you can find them? Once I show them to you, once you see it, you can never, ever unsee it. It's the beauty of learning. The beauty of, CTRA. Josie, we'll take a look at that in a minute. Hold tight. 5 things. You ready? Once I show them to you, you'll never be able to unsee them. You ready? Number 1, the high. Number 2, the low. Number 3, where was it a year ago? Number 4, where is it right now? Number 5, what's the motion of the ocean? Up, down, sideways, up, down. Simple, right? Great. It's not at the high of the year. It's not at the low of the year. It's not going up. It's not going down. It's kind of like right in the middle. Perfect. Great. Step 2. Remember, make sure all the numbers work. Rule 5. What am I buying it for? No, that's wrong. Here we go. What am I buying it for? 2174, 2174, 2174, 2174. What do you think? 21.74. It's up there 4 times. It's there for a reason. Okay, so if I'm buying at 21.74, I'm going to want to sell the 22s because it's the closest, and the 22s are selling for 38 cents a share. Now, I know some of you are saying 38 cents a share. What, are you kidding me? Listen closely. Don't be so quick to judge. Remember, I'm saying I'm looking for 1% every week. Uh-oh. 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 What do we have here? You said hi, CTRA, blah, 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 blah. Silence and violence. Please stop constantly greeting people, most of whom will never engage again. And please actually present the info for those of us trying to learn. Don't be so rude. It's only common courtesy to say hi, hello to people who come to visit. That's all. Let's get on with it. All right, so now as I was saying, don't be so quick to judge. 21.74, the closest strike price is going to be the 22. Now, why am I looking at the strike price? Because the simplest and easiest trading strategy is buying the stock. However, there's no profit there until the stock either goes up or goes down. So let's look at the next easiest one, the covered call. That's where I buy the stock and I turn around and sell it to someone else for almost the exact same price I paid for it. So if I'm paying 21.74, the next, I get 2 of them, 21.50 and the 22. Okay, those are the, because right in the middle, it's between 21.50 and the 22. So we're going to take a look at both of them and see which one's more profitable. That way you guys can decide which ones you like better. All right, there, sit tight. All right, let's check it out. Now let's get rid of this. Wait, before we go on, before we change, I want to take a look at the 90-day, the last 3 months. Let's check it out. Same thing. High, low, where was it? Where is it? Down, up, down, up, down, up. Look at this right there. She's turning around. You got your high here. Now, I'm not talking about the high here because it already had profit taken. Profit taken, rebound. Profit taken, rebound. We're in the middle of the rebound. The rebound is just starting, and that's the ride I want to take. So let's check it out. The last 30 days. The 20th, right there. Last 30 days. It makes it a little clearer, doesn't it? Top, bottom, was, is, down, up. Do you like Macy's? That's question, wait a minute, that's question number 2. Question number 1 is, does it make sense? Question number 2, do I like this company? Question number 3, do I like this company at this current price? How to learn trading, I don't know what is the first step. Ooh, hold on a second. Bros cap, he isn't gonna learn. Sorry. Okay, 1 and 2% weekly. Thank you there, Philip. Bye, blah, blah, blah. How to learn trading, I don't know what the first step is. The first step is you already got it. The desire to learn. That's the first step. Do you want to learn? Because what you're learning here is totally different than what you've seen before. Okay, you've probably never seen investing for weekly cash flow. Not annually, not quarterly, weekly. Every single week. All right, let's take a look. So, here's the bottom, is she's turning around. Okay, stocks go up, stocks go down. Guess what? Stocks go down, stocks go up, stocks go down. Now it's going back up again. Simple, it's right there. So do you like Macy's? Let's check out, we're going to check out both of them. The 21.50 and the 22. Because a covered call is one of the safest trading strategies there is. It's so safe, the federal government allows you to do covered calls in your IRA. Some stuff you cannot do in your IRA. So, Mano, step number 1, changing your thinking. That's step number 1. Step number 2, come up with a list of stocks. A list of stocks. We checked yesterday. 10,800 and change. 10,800 different companies to choose from. You got to decide which ones you like. So the ones that I like, Dividend Kings. You might want to write this down. Dividend Aristocrats. Dividend Champions. Dividend Contenders. And anything on Warren Buffett's list. That's step 2. Step 3, you want to take all those stocks and throw them into a calendar. The calendar, go to movies alone. What the hell does that mean? Throw it into a calendar. Now, the reason why we're putting into a calendar, because there's 4 quarters in the year. The first quarter looks the exact same as the second quarter, which looks the exact same as the third quarter and the exact same as the fourth quarter. So we are currently coming into 1, 2, 3, 4, week number 4. Week number 4 for the first quarter, week number 4 for the year. So week number 4 of the first quarter is the exact same as the week number 4 for the second quarter, third quarter, and fourth quarter. These companies pay a dividend every 90 days. So I'm looking at Comcast every 90 days. I'm looking at Seagate every 90 days. CVS, Campbell's Soup, Illinois Toolworks, John Deere, American Express, Bristol Myers Squibb, Oracle, General Dynamics, Signature, Procter & Gamble, Plains All American, Morgan Stanley. You've heard of most of these companies. Who do we have over here? Dev Small, Seb, how you guys doing? Benjamin, I see you. So, do you like the companies? Think about it. Do you like them? Either you like Seagate, Abbott Labs, Campbell Soups, or you don't. There's 10,800 different companies. Pick the ones you like. All right. So, next step. Let's go back to here. So we're going to change this. We're going to trade this. We're going to go from single option order to the covered call. Now remember I said covered call is one of the simplest, easiest strategies there is. I'm going to buy it for a certain price, and I'm going to sell it for the same price, and I'm going to collect the premium. Now the premium, right there, I want to make sure that the premium, remember rule 5, make sure all the numbers work? I want to make sure that the premium is going to be more than 1%. And if it is more than 1%, I want to buy it. All right, so let's take a look. 2157, the 2150. We're going to do that one first. Let's check it out. The 2150. Okay. 2150 right there. Let's buy that one right there. Here. No. Covered call. Covered call. Come on. Right there. 2150. There it is right there. There we go. And we're just going to do one. Now, the reason why we're doing one is you can add it in your head or use a calculator, one or the other. Okay? Gives you an idea of how many can you do. If one's going to cause this, how many can I do? All right. I always tell people, read it out loud so you can hear it. Not only see it, but hear it to make sure it sounds right. Buy one, covered call, Macy's, 23 January. That's this coming Friday. The 2150 call option. So I'm buying the stock 2174. I'm selling it for 2150. Now, before you say, wait a second, you're selling it for less than you paid for. Yeah. Anyone possibly able to bless me with a? Oh, don't do that. Seriously, don't do that. Threw me off my game. Here's my profit, $61.50 per contract. Each contract is going to cost me $2,000. Now, here's the thing. To find out the rate of return, we're going to take the profit divided by the investment. That gives me the rate of return for 1 week. Now, here's the thing. If I buy it, I sell it, I collect this, 2 things are going to happen, or one of 2 things will happen. The stock will either go above my strike price, $21.50, by this Friday, 23 January. If it is, my stock goes away, I get all my money back, and I get to keep this profit. Well, how much is that profit? Number 2, if the stock drops below 21.50, I still keep this money. Okay, I still keep that money, and I get to keep the stock, and I get to do it again next week. Philip, first step, get a broker. No, first step is to believe that you can do it. Next step, come on, really? Of course we know we got to get a broker. J Baby, Kurt, how you doing? So, taking a look at the 2150. There's my profit investment. Let's take a look and see what the rate of return is. Calculator, come out wherever you are. There we go. All right, so I'm going to take the profit, 61.50, and I'm going to divide it by the cost of the trade, including commissions and fees. You ready? Cost of the trade, including commissions and fees, 2,089. Think of it this way, okay? A cash producing, wait a second, a weekly cash producing asset. It's like a vending machine, gumball machine, cigarette machine, candy machine. Going to cost you a certain amount. Even real estate, same thing. You want to buy a rental property? Great. You got to dish out a certain amount of money every single month. You get paid. You pay all your bills, and then you get a profit, a loss at the end of the month. Well, I don't want to do monthly, and I don't want to throw in a couple of $100,000 into a piece of real estate because then I have to take care of it. Well, guess what I got to do here? The only thing I got to do here is just check the chart and read some, what do you call it, quarterly reports, annual reports, stuff like that. Big read, Pound Bob. So, 2.9%. Do you see that? Now, my goal is 1%. Macy's is offering 2.9%. I filmed myself going 47.51 from the third in the baseball. Oh, don't even. All right. So I'm going to keep this one because this one sounds good. Oops, no, that's not what I want to do, damn it. This is what I wanted to do. Now I want to save that. And there we go, and there we go. So 2.9% for the 2150s. Ken Ray, how are you? All right, here it is right here. There it is right there. All right. By one, covered call Macy's. 23 January, that's this coming Friday. The 2150 call option. 6150 is the profit, 2089 is the investment. And that's a 2.9% for 1 week. Okay, we're going to check the next one. Hold on. All right. Bum, 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 bum. All right. 2.9. I'm going to go over here because that's from yesterday. 2.9. All right. Next, we're going to do the exact same thing, but this time we're going to do the 22. All right? Same stock, but we're just doing the 22 to see the difference between the 2150 and the 22. Google. Okay, DB, we looked at Google last night. Okay, Google only has, what are they on, year number 3 for the dividend? Now, when I say make sure the company's consistently profitable, I want 2 decades. 2 decades is 20 years, 10, 20 years. Google does not fit. It may look nice, it may smell nice, no, it just doesn't fit. 2 decades is 20 years. Google does not have that. Sorry, come back to me in 17 years, then we'll take a look at Google. You invest your money your way, I'll invest money my way. I don't want to do Google, has not been around long enough. All right, let's get rid of this. Okay, we're going to change this. We're going to just edit, and we're going to change the 2150 to the 22. Right there. And there it is, the 22. Let's take a gander at it. It almost looks the exact same, doesn't it? By one covered call Macy's, 23 January, the 22 call option. Profit is 86.50, the investment 21.14. Well, this is going to be a little bit different. Let's check it out. Son, Joe, Blair, how you guys doing today? Calculator. 86.50 divided by the cost of the trade, including commissions and fees, 21.14. What rate of return is that going to be? 21.14, grand total of 4%. Hold that tight. Novice, RC, what's going on? Marvin, 4%. I'm going to save that one. So let's take a gander. So the 2150 is 2.9, and the 22 is 4%. There we go. Buy one covered call Macy's, 23 January. We're going to sell the 22 call option, selling somebody the right to buy it from me at $22 anytime between tomorrow morning when I sell the option and Friday afternoon at 3:59 p.m. when it expires at 4 p.m. So you get a small window of opportunity. If I buy the stock first thing in the morning, sell the option, whether I do the 2150 or the 22, whoever buys that option has the right, not the obligation, to buy from me at 22 anytime between tomorrow when I sell it and Friday when it expires. %, gotta love it. Next. Jordy, how are ya? Okay, so next on the list, Taco Ida wants to take a look at MPW. Victoria, good evening. So Taco Ida wants to take a look at MPW. I do have some MPW, by the way, in case you're curious. Get out of that, get out of that, get out of that. And let's take a gander. MPW. So what other questions do we have? Custer, Carlitos, ¿qué pasa, amigo? All right, same thing. Always, always, always. High, low, where was it? Where is it? Look, it's up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. What's going on right there? Okay, before I go any further, what's the numbers look like? Well, right now it's at 520. 520, 520, 520. The 5 is going for 22. We're going to say no. Now, it's got nothing to do with the chart. Nothing to do with the chart whatsoever. The reason I'm saying no is right here. If I'm buying it at 520 and I sell it at 5, well, I'm only collecting 22 cents. But I'm losing 20 cents right from the beginning. So no, MPW, sorry. Sorry. Bass Rider, how are you doing today? Ricky, what's up? Ooh. Lou Sport wants to take a look at Harley Davidson. Cool. Johan, good evening. You're doing great. Thank you. Okay. I'm not doing Google. No. QCOM. Kevin, we'll take a look at QCOM in a second. Right now, we're going to take a look at Harley Davidson. And yes, by the way, I do have some Harley Davidson. Company's been in business for over 100 years. I don't think they're going anywhere, but let's take a look at the numbers. Are you ready? The high, the low, where was it? Where is it? Look at this, down, up, down. What's going on there? Before we do that, 2049, 2049, 2049, 2049, the 2050s. Come on, I shouldn't even need to ask. If the stock is at 2049, what is the closest strike price? Alana, PL, never even heard of it. We'll check it out in a minute. Hold on. 2049. The closest one is the 2050, and that's paying 35. That's over 1%. So let's take a look. Okay. The last 90 days. Okay. Top, bottom. Where was it? Where is it? Look at this. Down, up, down, up, down. Nope. Not this week. And the reason I'm saying nope, not this week is because she's dropping. See, top is here, now she's coming down. I would like to wait until it hits the bottom and turns around. That's what I want to do. Wait until it hits the bottom. What is the underlying stock price? Really? I just said it. 2049, 2049, 2049, 2049. The underlying stock price is 2049. Okay? Alana, what is that? DPL? What is PL? Change of season really dries out the lips, man. Whew. I went to Texas last week and it was so dry there, it sucked all the moisture out of my face. All right, so no to Harley Davidson only because it's a little too low. Okay, what do we got? How much higher is your strike from it? I'm not quite sure. Kahi 2174. Okay, we looked at the 2150s and we looked at the 22. Okay, I gave you both the numbers. Now you got to remember, all the numbers are going to change as soon as the market opens. This is what the numbers closed at on Friday. That's the closing numbers. So first thing tomorrow morning at 9:30, all of these numbers are going to change. But the math stays the same. What am I buying it for? What am I selling? How much am I collecting? What is the rate of return? And does it look like a good deal? It's either a yes or a no. Alana, PL. What the heck is PL, Alana? Planet Labs. What the hell is that? It's a freaking no. Why would... Okay, all right, hold on a second. Okay? When I say make sure, rule number 1, never buy something you do not understand. Okay, so you should have some kind of clue about what the stock is you want me to look at. Now, PL is at an all-time high. Now, explain to me, how am I supposed to make money on a stock that's at the all-time high? It's going to be a no. I don't know anything about the company, but that's got nothing to do with it. I'm not a pioneer. I'm an investor. I do not want to trudge through the jungles into territory it's never been before, which is where it is right now. If it was worth more than $30, it would be more, but no. Sorry, Lana, I don't do the high of the year. Just doesn't make any sense. Sheeb, how are you today? And QCOM is interesting. Kevin, let's take a look at it. QCOM. Mr. Kevin says QCOM. No. See, it takes me 3 to 4 seconds to take a look at a stock. Hold on, I'm not ignoring your questions. I have a lot of them, and I got to make sure I answer them as they come in. Oh, wow. Ooh, I missed all these questions. Hey, Christy, thank you for that. Interesting strategy. Thank you, Terrence. Uh-oh, crap, I'm going to have to get... All right, there's too many questions. I got to sit down and answer some of these questions. What do we have here? Okay, so Alana, PL, no. Okay, Sheeb, SMH. What the hell is SMH? SMH. Vanek Semiconductor? Hell no. Didn't you just hear me say I don't do the high of the year? Did you also hear me say never invest in something you don't understand? Well, if you understand the stock and you know it and you know it's at the high of the year, why the hell are you asking me to look at it? All right. What else we got? Beast mode. What's happening? All right. Do you have a preferred platform to trade options on? No, I wrote a book 15 years ago, choosing a trading platform for your trading strategy. Okay? 20 years ago, I picked Thinkorswim because it had everything that I was looking for. Okay, so I trade on Thinkorswim and I also trade on Robinhood. But I can't tell you what to trade on. You have to figure that out for yourself. Okay, so let's keep on going. QCOM is interesting. We're saying no to QCOM only because it's going down. All right, invest in foil. Why would I invest in anything? I have no idea what that is. Okay, see, I got a minor problem when somebody asks me to trade on something and it says, we cannot find that symbol. So if the computer can't find that symbol, why would I put my money into it? Seriously, think about it. Okay, when I say don't invest in something you don't understand, well, if the computer cannot find it, and this is Charles Schwab. This has nothing to do with me. This is Charles Schwab, one of the biggest investment firms on the planet. So if they can't find it, why would I want to put my money? I want to learn my tape reading level 2 skills. I keep messing up. All right, Dee, I'm only giving away one trading strategy. That's it. Okay, so I've been trading for over 30 years. I know a lot, but I'm only giving away one, and that's the one I'm teaching tonight. So tape reading level 2, no. That's not free, and that's not tonight. So find something else. Brock Larkin, Quest. What the heck is Quest? Have I ever heard that? Uh-oh, Devo. I looked at Devo before. Quest, Quest. Dude, if the computer can't find it, why am I looking at it? Troy, the sniper. Devo. Divo. Hell no. Okay, Troy, did you remember the part where I said weekly options only? Okay, rule 1, never buy something you don't want to hold. Rule 2, never sell. Wait. Rule 1 is never buy something you don't understand. So if you understand Devo, then you should know right off the top of your head that it only has monthly options. I don't do monthly options. They're just a pain in the butt and they're too difficult to figure out. What do I think about AXON? Never heard of it. AXON. Axon Enterprises. Come on, another one. Monthly, I don't do monthlies. Weekly options only. Alana, thank you. Planet Labs, yeah, no, thank you. Do you trade Landon Defoe? Never even heard of Landon Defoe. It was a typo. Okay, my bad. I meant Exxon. Okay, UNG. What the heck is UNG? UNG. U.S. Natural Gas. Interesting. U.S. Natural Gas. 23rd. 21, 23, 28, 30. No, that's not a normal stock. No. Sorry, kiddo. Beast mode. All right. Hell, Cypher. Hello. Beaky. Beaky? What does Beaky? B-E-K-E. Oh, interesting. Let's take a look at this one. You ready? You got the top, the bottom. Where was it? Where is it? Up, down, sideways, down, up. 1743. The 1750s are going for 28. Wait a minute. Hold on. After hours, take a look, 1819. Okay, so the 18s are going for 11. This is the part where you say no, because 11 cents is less than 1%. Sorry, who came up with that one? Mayhem Maidens, how are you? Cypher, thank you for that. RY selling 22 puts. Tony, Tiny Rhino, you got to explain that a little bit better. RY selling 22 puts. What does that mean? Now, I know what selling puts means, but what does RY mean? Next, what do we got? No. Well, I want to learn my tape. Nope, that ain't going to happen. Ooh, look at all these messages being deleted. Sheeb, you mocked me for asking him to focus on content instead of greeting random, but you're here mocking his actual advice. Thank you for that. ITM in the money got that one. Do you live in the Dallas area? No, I'm in St. Petersburg, Florida. I went to Dallas to get some dental work done. Yeah, see? Missing a few. Anyway, it happens when you get older. You have to take advantage of things. Just trade NQ. I made 8,000 in the last 12 hours. What the heck is NQ? NQ Mobile Inc. Okay, who said that one? DB? No options. Yeah, no thank you. Okay, now here's the funny thing. You're under the impression, okay? Seriously, you're under the impression that I'm going to change what I've been doing for the last 15 years. Okay, 10 minutes a day, I make 1% a week, that's over 50% a year, and I get the rest of my day to do whatever I want. I'm not greedy, I don't need the money, I'm just here teaching you guys. Also, I'm creating a video log. So if you think I'm doing this for the fun of it, no. I'm creating a video log for my children and my grandchildren. So when I'm gone, they'll have all these videos to go by, and then they can learn themselves. JDB, Verizon. Let's check out Verizon. VZ. No. Okay, Verizon's in a little bit of a weird situation. Okay, this is messing everything up right there, but it's still going down at the moment. Wait for Verizon to find the bottom if you really like it. Perpetuals. Robert, what does perpetuals mean? I know what perpetual means, but what does perpetuals mean? It's plural. Donald wants to take a look at Nike. Nike, N-K-E, Nike. Interesting. Here's an interesting thing about Nike. Okay, sit tight for a second. You ready? High, low, where was it? Where is it? Up, down, up. Big drop, back up. Here's what's going on right there. Do you see what's going on right there? Now, before we go any further, what do the numbers look like? 63.38. The 63s. Ooh, oh yeah, I like that number. But just because I like the number, I'm a little curious about this right here. So let's take a gander at it. You ready? The last 90 days. Here we go. Last 90 days. High, low, was, is, up, down, no, sorry. Do you see this bottom right here? 57, shows from 57 to 67. That's $10. Now, $10 on a $57 stock is just a smidge below 20%. Do the math. 57, uh-oh, low disk space. Oh, not that one, this one. I'm hitting the wrong button. All right. Don't. All right. So it's coming down right now. I'm going to write down for 2 weeks from today because I figured at the end of this week it should be right there. Maybe it might go back down this way within 2 weeks. So I'm going to write Nike down for 2 weeks from today. That's 1 week, 1 week, 2 weeks. N-K-E, Nike. All right. All right, what else do we got? All right, so DB, don't do me that, no. Where do I get a touchscreen TV? It's not a touchscreen TV, it's a whiteboard, interactive whiteboard. La 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 la. Dr. Heartless, if you can't show, wait a minute, if you can't research that stuff yourself, you have no business owning one. Okay, thank you for that. What else do we have here? The Collector's Vault, cool beans, David. What happens if it goes to 15? Southeastern Paint and Restoration. Ooh, Tony wants to take a look at Altria. Sit tight for a second, Tony. So Southeastern Paint and Restoration. What happens if it goes to 15? I don't know. You tell me. If you're under the impression, listen, I want you to listen closely to this for a second. Because I get this a lot. People say this to me. What happens if the stock goes down? Now, I can't think of a single stock. Now, I've been trading for 30 years. 3 decades. I have never, ever, I could be wrong, but I have never, ever seen a stock go straight up. They just don't. They go up, they go down. Oops. All right, they go up, down, big drop, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. That's all they do. I have 2 criteria, and only 2. Is the company consistently profitable? Do they have weekly options? Great. Do I care about the stock price? Not really. Let me explain why. Now, when I said earlier, I only do dividend stocks that are consistently profitable for at least 2 decades. That's 20 years. So, if you buy this stock, Nike, at 69, and I buy it at 57, who gets a higher dividend? Neither of us. It's the exact same. So whether you buy at 69 or whether you buy at 57, you're getting the exact same dividend. And if the company's consistently profitable, like we talked about, that dividend should get higher and higher and higher and higher every single year. Hold on, we're gonna go to Yahoo Finance for 1 second. Right there. Nope, that ain't it. That ain't it. There it is right there. Okay. And we're going to put this in right there. Now, what am I doing here? You may be asking me, Southeastern Paint Restoration. Okay, this is Yahoo Finance. If you're going to invest, you need to have access to a financial website, something that tells you details that's not available on your trading platform. I use Yahoo Finance. But we seem to be having a problem this evening, don't we? All right, well, we're not going to get to it. CEPI, what do I want to look at CEPI for? I said, uh-oh, damn it. Uh-oh. Got a little bit of an issue, don't we? Sorry, got to redo the stream. Stop recording. Yes, stop buffer. Okay, and streaming. Okay, there we go. Now where are we? Nope. Yahoo Finance is not going to work. All right, so what I was trying to get at, Southeastern Paint and Restoration, stocks go up, stocks go down. If the company is consistently profitable, let's take a look at Coca-Cola. Okay, 5 decades of increased profits. What happened in the last 100 years? It's an honest question. What has happened in the last 100 years? Well, we've seen World War I, World War II, Vietnam, Korea. The stock market crashes of 29, 2000, 1987, 2008, 2021, 2025. The stock market has crashed every single decade for the last 100 years. Stock market goes up, and the stock market crashes. It always, always, always does it. Just because you're buying, don't think that's not a possibility. That's why I say rule number 1, never buy something you do not want to hold on to, because you just might have to. So never buy something that's not consistently profitable. If they consistently profitable and consistently give more money every single year, if and when, it's not an if, it's a when the stock goes down, at least the dividends will consistently increase until it recovers. Okay? So yeah, it is going to go down to 15. And when it does, what I want to do is, what did I buy it for? What did I sell? Where is it at now? What should I do next? That's the main reason why I have a live trading group every single morning. Because when, see this, 66, it dropped. Gap, that's a huge gap. It dropped for whatever reason. We look every single day. What did I buy? What did I pay for it? What did I sell? Where's it at now? Where's it going? What should I do? Okay, you never, ever, ever lose money until you consciously agree within your own head to sell it for less than what you paid for it. A lot of people have a hard time with that. You never lose until you sell it for less. Because you're the only one who has access to your account, and you are 100% responsible for whatever you do. So if the stock goes down and you sell it for less than you paid for it, that's your own damn fault. Okay, I'm here every night just to help people. You have a question? Fine. What happens if the stock goes down? Great. You lower your strike price, you get a premium coming in, collect a dividend, keep your eye on it. That's about all you can do, because that's all they do. They go up, they go down. They go up, they go down. They go up, they go down. That's all they do. They don't come to your house and make you dinner. They don't take the dog for a walk. They go up, they go down. Ricky! Shake my head. Ricky, that sounds a little disturbing, but okay. Well, D-Lop. You're on the option chain from Macy's. I don't see the 81 call option. You don't see it, brother, because Macy's is in the 20s. It's not in the 80s. Bum, 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 bum. Wait a minute, I'm missing all these questions. I gotta get that question again. Hold on. Let's get comfy. Comfy, comfy, comfy. All right. Don't. Can you? All right. Oskizy, can you do this as a PMCC? Oski, you're gonna have to tell me what a PMCC is. All right. Load flow. Love. Southwest Airline, 4% on Macy's. Oh, you love 4%. Okay, I got that. Jimmy, does that take into the difference between the 22 and the current price? Yes, Jimmy, the market maker takes care of that. Tony, I want to take a look at Altria myself. I love Altria. If you didn't know, Altria is a dividend king. And unfortunately, Tony, I'm going to say no to Altria for this week. Now, it was pretty quick. You didn't even see me look at it. The reason I'm saying no, right there. Let me zoom in and I'll show you a little closer. Okay? Here's your bottom right here. 54. It goes from 54 to 61. Count it up. 54 to 61 is $7. $7 on a $54 stock is about 13 or 14%. Sorry, it's going to be a no for me. Can you go over Macy's again? D-Lop, this is recorded, so you can watch this over again. Okay, now I don't mean to be disrespectful, D-Loop, but anywhere between 5,000 and 50,000 people will come through here every night. Remember, I'm on 9 different channels, so I can't keep it going over and over and over everything. Okay, that's why it is recorded and it'll be available on YouTube later. Let's keep on going. Jimmy, Keith, Jordy, okay, Ashley, running gold. When it expires, what do you need to do? Okay, 2 things are going to happen. One of 2 things are going to happen. Either your strike price gets in the money by Friday or it's out of the money by Friday. Whoever bought it has the right to buy it from you anytime they want. So they could buy it from you, or it could just expire worthless and you get to have the stock on the next following Monday. Wait, the Macy's trade was that 4% if called away, or only if the premium of the option? BC Watt, that 4% was just the premium of the stock. Okay, that was just the premium. If I got to pull it up now because they're not going to understand that one. Okay, here's where Macy's is at this moment in time. 24 is here, 21 is down here. The current price, $21.74. The 22 call option. Okay, now the 21.50 is a safer trade because the stock's currently at 21.74. That means it's already above 21.50. It's a safer trade. It's already above 21.50. The 22, well, we got 26 cents to go up before that 22 is actually valid. But you still collect that premium. Where is it? Right there. You still collect that premium as soon as you sell it. The stock has to hit 22 before they'll take it away from you. So if it goes to $21.99 by Friday, you get to keep that money and you keep the stock. And then next week you sell it to someone for 22. It's always the same. What did I buy it for? What did I sell? What did I collect? Where does it look like it's going? It looks like it's going up. Okay, the top, down, now it's going back up again. That's all they do. They go up, they go down, they go up, they go down. That's it. KK, D-Loop, what the heck is KK? Crusoe Capital Spa. Hell no, we can't find that symbol. When I say don't buy anything that you don't understand. So D-Loop, either you're not paying attention or you don't understand that stock. And if you don't understand it, why are you asking me? Okay, if the computer can't find it, what makes you think I can find it? D-Loop, I meant okay. Well, it came up KK. Next, what do we have next? Boeing. 11 wants to take a look at Boeing. Hell no. Okay, weren't you paying attention, 11? I don't buy anything at the all-time high. It's just a plain out no. Man. I've been doing this all day long for a week. Got back from Texas, and I just don't know if the moisture's ever going to come back to my lips again. Jimmy, I don't think he adds that, so it would be another 26 per contract if it's assigned. Absolutely. Thoughts on VYM? Uh-oh. Uh-oh, VYM. Vanguard High Dividend Yield ETF. You weren't listening either, were you? Okay? Paintings by Matthias. Now, Matthias, when I say I don't do monthlies and I don't buy at the high of the year, why are we looking at that? It's a serious question. Why are we looking at it if we don't buy at the high of the year and we don't do monthlies? Monthlies are a pain in the butt and it's very challenging to figure them out. Not really, but I just don't want to do it. Thank you there, Ricky. Photography, how are you? Dwayne. Ricky! CLSK, what is that? CLSK. Clean Spark. Interesting, at least this one looks good. Okay, the top, the bottom, where was it? Where is it? Look at this. Down, up, down, up, down, up. Ooh, nice. 1337 to 1350s, 53. Yep, that looks good. So it's very simple. Okay, 5 things on the chart. High, low, where was it? Where is it? What's it doing? Sideways, up, whoops. Sideways, up, down, up. Okay, 1337, the current price. The closest strike price to 1337 is going to be 1350. And it's paying 53. Now, 53 cents on a $13 stock is over 2%. So let's find out. Last 90 days, last 3 months, top, bottom is down, up, down, up. Looks good. Let's keep on going. Let's get rid of that. And let's look at the 1350s. Covered call, 1350s. There we go. And one contract. There we go. The market, blah, blah, blah. There we go. And here it is. You ready? Buy one. Covered call CLSK. 23 January. That's this coming Friday. The $13.50 stock. $13.50 strike price. Here's the profit, 113. Here's the investment, 1,200. That's a nice one. Let's find that one out. All right, Timmy. Thank you, Timmy. All right. Ken Ray wants to take advanced auto parts. Calculator. Sit tight, calculator. Clear this. 113.50 is the profit. Okay, Joey, how are you doing? See, 113.50 the profit. The investment, 123.7. Okay, divide 123.7 gives me a grand total of. Are you ready for this? Who came up with this one? Ricky, do you see this? 9%. So here's the big question, Ricky. Do you like this company? Do you like this company at this current price? Remember, it goes up, it goes down, it goes up, it goes down. Is this something you want to invest in? Well, it's paying 9%. So let's check it out. Come on, come on, come on. Now touch me, baby. Can't you see that I am not afraid? All right, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Buy one covered call, CLSK. 23 January. That's this coming Friday. The $13.50 call option. Profit is 113. The investment is 1,237 for one contract. Now, can you do 1? Can you do 6? Can you do 53? You're the only one who knows what's in your account. You're the only one who knows or who can decide whether or not the risk is worth the reward. It's your money. You need to figure out what works for you. No one else. I can't tell you what to buy and what to sell. You need to take responsibility for your own money. Say, hey, I like this company or I do not like this company. 9%. I haven't seen a 9% in a while. Next. Ooh, Kenray, Advanced Auto Parts. I actually have some Advanced Auto Parts. Hold on, I got to get back to the beginning. Back to... Okay. AAP, Advanced Auto Parts. Here we go. Ooh, nice. Look at that. High, low. Where was it? Where is it? Down, up, down, up. 43.20. The 43, right? 43. It's going for 115. That's a little over 2%. Kenray, nice choice. Let's zoom in. The last 90 days, the last 3 months. Okay? Top, bottom, is, down, up, down, up, down, up. That's what it looks like. The question, do I like Advanced Auto Parts? Do I like it? What are your dividend plays this week? Mary, how are you today? Mary, my dividend plays this week are the Dividend Kings, Dividend Aristocrats, Dividend Champions, Dividend Contenders, and anything on Warren Buffett's list. Okay? It would not be fair for me to tell you exactly what I'm buying when people actually pay me to tell you what I'm buying. That makes sense? Man. All right. So, Advanced Auto Parts. Let's get rid of this. Let's do the 43s. Oh, the 44s. Okay. Okay, so look at aftermarket hours. 43.95. Let's do the 44s. Okay, covered call, covered stock, the 44s right there. One contract. La 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 la. Whoops. There we go. Market, there we go. And here's Johnny. Buy one covered call, Advanced Auto Parts. 23 January, that's this coming Friday. The $44 call option. 156 the profit, 4,200 is the investment. So, 4,200 is the investment, 156, let's find that out. What is the rate of return? 156.50 divided by 44 comes to a grand total of 3.6%. I like 3.6%. That works for me. All right, what else do we have? Load flow. We'll take a look at Southwest Airlines in a minute. Cody, thank you. I understand. Thank you there, Miss Mary. CLSK has no history on Yahoo. Okay, so running gold, I don't tell people what to buy and what to sell. Okay? All I'm doing is taking a look at what you guys asked me to take a look at. I never heard of the company. I ain't going to do it. I'm just telling you what the numbers look like. This one's 3.6. This one I actually do own. But thank you, Running Gold, thank you for that. Thank you for doing that research real quick. Thank you. All right, so buy one covered call, Advanced Auto Parts, 23 January, this coming Friday. The 44 call option, 156 the profit, 4,200 is the investment. It comes to a grand total of 3.6%. Are you too young to be retired? No, I'm not. My very first job was in 1974. That means I've been working 5 decades. Okay? 5 decades. The camera's backwards on YouTube. Thank you there, Matthew. 5 decades. I think that's plenty of time to retire. Okay, this one was 3.6. 3.6. Next, Load Flow wants to take a look at Southwest Airlines. Okay, hold on. Dr. Heartless, if you can't research, okay, thank you. Okay, just got in. What are we talking about? Full Ricks, we're talking about investing in dividend stocks for weekly cash flow. Full Ricks, investing in dividend stocks for weekly cash flow. Okay, 5 rules. Never buy something you don't want to own. Never sell at a loss. Make sure the company's profitable. Weekly options only, and make sure all the numbers work. Simple strategy created for a 9-year-old. You should have no problem. How do we start? What should I buy? I don't tell anyone what to buy. Dr. Heartless, wouldn't me asking someone who owns one consider research? Could be. Oh, we talking about that thing? Yeah. Jack Miller. Oh, camera's back. Thank you. Jack, do you simply buy 100 shares with the market order and then sell the covered call? Jack, what I do is I buy a covered call at the market order. What that does, it buys the stock, sells the option at the exact same time, and that allows me to know exactly what my profit is before I do anything. Okay? So yes, Jack, that's exactly what I do. 3.6, let's get out of this one. Out of that, out of this, back to single, back to here, and here we go. Next on the list, load flow. What else do we have down here? Dr. Heartless, with that logic, why listen to James when he can do your own research? You don't have any... Okay, thank you. Oh, gotcha. Okay, you guys are bickering back and forth. You need to mirror the video. You need to tell me how to mirror the video. See, I've been doing this for over 15 years, sharing on YouTube. Okay? On the front camera of the... see, I'm streaming on YouTube on an iPhone, on the front-facing camera. That allows me to have a conversation with you. But there's no way to invert the camera from the front of the iPhone. Unless you know, let me know. Old school companies been around for that long for a reason. Absolutely. I'm interested in what you're showing, but it's backwards. Mirror your video. Okay, see, I thank you for that, really do. Okay, I'm streaming on 9 different platforms. It just so happens that the iPhone does not have an inverting camera. And if I turn the camera around, I wouldn't be able to talk to you. So which do you prefer? Because you can't have both. When you're live streaming on an iPhone, on YouTube, there's no way to invert the camera. Sorry. Had to humble that young man. Thank you there, Dr. Heartless. All right. What else do we have? Appreciate you heading to bed. Thank you there, Phillips. Talk to you tomorrow, dude. Can you please do Rivian? Hell no. Rivian has not been around for 20 years, which means they don't have increasing profits. So it's going to be a no. So why would... You know what? I'm sorry. I apologize. Let's take a look at Rivian. You ready? RIVN. There you go. Dropping like a rock. Now, happy now? Wait, is this Terrence Howard's math? I like Terrence Howard's math. That's kind of funny. CTRA. What is CTR? CTRA. PT Computer Development. Interesting. Okay. Cotera Energy. All right, let's take a gander. Top, bottom, is, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Okay, what's going on? 25.71. The 26 is 15 cents. Okay? The 26 call option is going for 15 cents. That's not 1%. That's a no. Do you mean you buy shares of the stock and then sell a covered call? Absolutely, Mary. No, I was watching you on 2 different channels on TikTok, and they were mirrored. Uh-oh. Oh, you're right. I'm sorry about that. Let's do this. Hold on a second. Hold on. You're right. I didn't hit that button. There it is. There we go. How's that? That's my fault. Mary, do you mean, okay, we already did that one. I think that there is something in your phone setting that allows you to photo mirror the image. Yes, for the rear facing camera, not the selfie camera. All right, could you restate how you determine if it's 1% or not? Matthew, I swear your 3rd grade math teacher is going to slap you. I seriously think your math teacher is going to slap you, brother. $25.71. 1% of $25 is 25, Matthew. $25, 1% is 25 cents. You're just moving the decimal point over 2 places. That's it. 25 cents is 1% of $25. So, if the 26 is selling for 15 cents, that's less than 25 cents, which is less than 1%. Running gold, that works, thank you. Load flow, let's check it out. Southwest Airlines, LUV, come on down. You're the next contestant. Uh-oh, gotta prove I'm human. There we go. Hey, Rick just set up a calendar call, okay. Matthew, I can do basic math. I just wasn't sure what you were calculating that off. The purchase price, Matthew. If I'm buying it for 43, 1% of 43 is 43. Okay, 1% of $43 is 43 cents. How about GPC? You know what? GPC, General Parts Corporation, 7. Crazy one. 7 decades of increased profits. GPC, 70 years. That's a 70 years. But it's a no. GPC is a monthly. It means they only pay once a month. No, I don't do that. I don't do monthlies. It's too hard to judge it. All right. BBL. CTRA is a no. BBL. What is BBL? Dr. Heartless. BBL. That's a no. Options, no. Thank you. All right. Bella's Farm. Eric, how you doing? John Dennis, how are you? Why not? SOC. Okay. SOC. Ooh, nice. Check it out. SOC. Top, bottom, was, is. Down, up, down, up. 1162, the 1150s, 4054. That's over 4%. Kiss. So when it hits the bottom, you get in on the 3rd day of the positive results. Awesome, kiddo. You're absolute 100% right. Crazy one. I just retired from there. Oh, okay. Mary, do you share your trades on your page? Absolutely. Mary, on my page. Now, I'm not trying to sell anything. I'm just answering a question. Okay. Now, I promise I'm not trying to sell anything, but when someone asks me a direct question, I answer it. So, Mary, yes, on my paid morning trading group, you get to see me trade 3 accounts. So you actually watch over my shoulder live as I'm trading. Then after I am done, you can ask me any questions you want. I will even take a look at your account and give you my opinion only. I can't tell you what to do, but I can give you my opinion. Okay? All right. Oh, buy into strength. Thank you, DB. BBY. Oh, wait, we're looking at SOC. Hold tight. Okay? Look at that. Looks nice. I want to zoom in the last 30 days. Wait a minute. 1162 to 1260. Oh, hell yeah. That's 5%. But who is this? What do they do? Let's find out. the last 30 days. Oh, 90 days, sorry. Mary, thank you. I appreciate your expertise. Thank you there, Miss Mary. 8 to 12. All right, unfortunately, who came up with this one? Why not 420? As much as I like this, okay, take a look. As much as I like this, let's zoom in a little closer, and then I need you to give me an honest answer. Okay? Give me an honest answer on this one. Bottom is 8. It jumped up to 12. 8 to 12 is $4. See, my math is pretty good. But here's the thing. $4 on an $8 stock is 50%. Okay, so why not? It jumped up 50%. Here to here is a 50% increase. I do not play that game. The stock jumps up 50%. Oh, I don't want to jump on that one. Hell no. Running gold. What's the blue graph under the candles mean? Volume. This down here, that's the volume. That's how many shares are trading on a daily basis. Okay, good question though. Quote flow, Amazon, great bullish swing trade. Wait for the confirmation above. Exponential moving average, 21 of the 4 hour chart. Okay, dude, I don't do. All right, Ilana, why? Why not? Okay, wait a minute. Why won't I buy? All right, hold on a second. Ask yourself a question. Seriously, if you bought 2 weeks ago and it jumped up 50%, wouldn't you be taking profits? I know I would. I don't know. If it goes up 10%, no, I don't buy it. Because here's the thing. Okay, you're not the only dancer on the dance floor. That means there are literally 5,500,000 different shares traded on Friday. 5 million. Okay? My 2,000 or 3,000 doesn't mean squat. But there are other guys out there just like me. A 50% increase, yeah, that had profit taken written all over it. No, thank you. So quote flow. Let's take a look at AMZN. AMZN, Amazon. AMZN. All right, so you like Amazon. Explain to me why you like Amazon. Seriously, it's not a profitable company. They do not give dividends. So how do you know when it's going to move? 4-hour chart? No. There's no way in God's green earth am I going to sit in front of a computer watching a chart. Okay, now maybe you, I don't do that stuff anymore. Remember, I'm retired. Okay, I want to be in front of my computer 10 or 15 minutes. That's it. There are hundreds and hundreds of ways to invest. Hundreds of people out there just like me sharing what they know. If you want to look at the 4-hour chart, you're definitely in the wrong place. Quote flow. Damn. That's like 6 times in 2 hours I had to put something on my lips because of drying it. Anyway, so I don't do Amazon. And the reason I don't do Amazon, no dividends, number one. Now the reason why I don't do Amazon, because it has no dividends, because of this right here. Quote flow, you ready? January 2026, week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4, blah, blah, blah. It's a calendar. We all know it's a calendar. Quote flow, I don't swing trade options. Okay, you're definitely in the wrong place. Don't get me wrong, I appreciate you being here. I appreciate the questions. But what you're looking for is not what I'm looking for and not what I'm teaching. Don't get me wrong, I know exactly what you're doing and I know how to do it. But no, my younger days, yes. See, I'm retired now. My 5-year-old grandson came over today. I'd rather hang out with him than make money. Yep, you heard me right. I would rather hang out and have a conversation with a 5-year-old than sit in front of the computer and make money. I just don't do it. It's not worth my effort. So, the reason why I use dividend stocks only. No worries, thank you very much. Thank you for your input though. Okay? The reason I do dividend stocks only, because they're predictable and they're consistent. They do the same things over and over and over again, just before the dividend is paid. Now, when it comes to a dividend stock, might be something you might want to, keep your eye on. There's 4 dates to remember when you're investing in dividend stocks. Date number 1 would be the announcement date. That's when the spokesman comes out and says, "Hey, everybody, my name is James. This is how much money we made, blah, 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 blah." They just tell you what they made and when they're paying their dividends. The announcement date doesn't really mean anything, but it's date number 1. Date number 2 is the important date. That is the EX dividend date. Now, the EX dividend date, represented by one of these little tiny green dots, is the last day the stock trades before the dividend is paid out. Now, you might be thinking, well, why is that important? Well, it's important because stocks, dividend stocks, specifically those that are consistently profitable, have a tendency to go up in price just before the EX date. So if I know when the EX date is, and I also know that the company's consistently profitable, well, that's 2 things in my favor. Was it Netflix? No, it wasn't Netflix. It was Amazon. Amazon doesn't have dividends. Got 500 shares of SCHD. I love it. Oh my goodness. Hold on. Oh, wait a minute. Wait. Okay. Just wait 1 second there, load flow. I got something you're gonna hate. You ready? Yahoo Finance. So let's go to Yahoo Finance. Okay. Now I want to show you something, quote flow, and you might not like it. Okay, I'm going to go to Yahoo Finance. Let it reload. And what do you say? SCHD? SCHD. SCHD. What do we got? Is this calendar in Thinkorswim? Yes, it is, Joshua. Okay. So, quote flow. You ready? Here's the summary for SCHD. Okay. Schwab U.S. Dividend Equity ETF SCHD. Okay? Do you see this right here? The yield. Now, we all know what the yield is, right? That's your rate of return. What the yield is. The way you figure out the yield is, what are the dividends? Add them all up, divided by the stock price. That's your rate of return. That is your yield. Quote flow. 3.82%. 3.8 for the year. The year at 12 months, 52 weeks, 365 days. You are collecting 3.82%. Explain to me why you think 3.8% is better than 50%. Explain that in a manner which I'll understand. Because I'm a very smart person. But I can't, for the life of me, try to figure out why 3.8 is better than 50%. Hold on. It actually gets worse. It really does. Now I want to take a look at historical data. Now, historical data is basically the data stream for the stocks. It's going to give us all the open, high, low, close, volume every single day for SCHD. Let's take a look at it. And let's see exactly how consistently profitable is SCHD. All right. Historical prices. Dividends only. Now, why are we looking at the dividends? Here's the reason. And this is the reason why I only do dividend stocks. Because the dividend is a small portion of the company's profits. So as the company is consistently profitable, the dividend will go higher and higher and higher. And guess what? When the company doesn't make as much money as it did last year, that number will get smaller. Okay, so it'll actually go backwards. Why the hell would you buy a company where the profits are decreasing? Hold on, check this out. Dividends only, right there. Okay, now I want to look at all the dividends. Maximum amount of dividends. And it's going to give me every single dividend this company has paid. You ready? Now remember, I said I want 2 decades. Now for those of you who don't know what a decade is, it is 10 years. So 2 decades will be 20 years. Guess what? 20 years ago was 2006. So let's go all the way back to 2006 and see how wonderfully profitable this was. Wait a second. 2011 was the first dividend. That's not 20 years. All right, I'll cut you some slack. It's 15 years. All right, let's see. Now, hypothetically, these numbers are supposed to go higher and higher and higher. You ready? 4 cents, 4.6, 6.8, 6.9, 8.6, 6.6. Hold on a second. 6.6 is 25% lower. Okay? 25% lower. It's a 25% drop. And you think that's good? Wait a second. It actually gets worse. It does. 6.6, 7.5 higher, 7.7 higher, 8.3 higher, 8.2 lower, 8.9 higher, 8.4 lower, 9.1 higher, 9 lower, 10.2 higher, 9.9 lower, 9.0 lower, 9.9 higher, higher, lower. Higher, lower. Higher, 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 lower. Higher, lower. Do you see the pattern here? Quote flow. It's not consistently profitable. The profits go up, the profits go down. The profits go up, the profits go down. And it only pays 3.8% for the year. I can't possibly. What universe is 3.8 better than 50%? Hold on a second. I came with receipts. Here we go. So MSFT. Okay, just to show you what a consistently profitable company should look like. So Microsoft. Let's go all the way back to 2006, because you know what? It does go back. Whoops. All of them. All of them. Maximum right there. Here we go. 2006. Right there. 2006. Are you ready? 9, 10, 11, 13, 16, 20, 23, 28, 31, 36, 42, 46, 51. 56, 62, 68, 75, 83, 91. Did you notice every single dividend went higher, 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 higher? You can like SCHD all you want, but you can never, ever, ever get me to agree that SCHD, which is not consistently profitable and only has 3.8% yield, is better than a company that is consistently profitable. Next, let's see what we have next. Noi. Okay, SCHD. Super Trucker, thank you. Running cold. If I create a watch list, will that automatically pull the calendar? Okay, running gold, the watch list is one thing. Okay? The calendar, monitor, trade, analyze, scan, market watch. Calendar is right under the market watch. Okay, crazy. I have 2,000 shares of EPD. Could this be a good candidate for options? Well, let's go find out. EPD. EPD. Ooh, nice. Check this out. All right, you ready? Who came up with this one? Crazy one. EPD, 32.90. The closest strike price would be the 40. Wait a minute, 32, 33. 33 is going for 15 cents. That's only 0.5%. Okay, crazy one. It's only 0.5%, which means you can collect about 26% per year. Okay, but think about it. Okay, the 33 is going for 15 cents. So let's see what that looks like. Right there, we'll sell that. Move this over. Okay, see that right there, 15 cents. Okay, but you got 2,000 shares. That's 20 contracts. Let's change this to 20 contracts right there. And that would give you roughly about $300 a week if you do it right. Okay? There's certain things you got to remember, crazy one. What did you buy it for? What did you pay for it? What strike price are you going to sell on a weekly basis against your position? How much you're going to collect? Now, what you want to do, if you decide to do that, keep your eye on it every day. What did I pay for it? Where is it at now? Where does it look like it's going? What trade is the safest trade for me to consistently have money coming in without jeopardizing or losing my position? Ricky, Weeble. Weeble has not been around long enough. Bloodman, Mr. Dividend, how are you today? Michael Kelly, MKS. Let's take a gander at MKS. Let's get out of this. Get out of that. Get out of this. MKS. MKS. I have a minor problem. Oh, MKSI. Crazy one. Quote flow. Appreciate the analyst. What do you recommend is a good paying dividend under $30? Well, Macy's. Macy's is good, but I don't make recommendations. Quote flow, I don't recommend anything. I recommend you doing your research. Check the numbers. Is the company profitable? Is it not? That's what you should be looking at. Okay, now I understand that SCHD is highly marketed. That means they bombard you with ads. Buy, 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 buy. Wonderful, yay, buy, buy. It's not. No, not even Google. Google has only 3 years of dividends. Three dividends. That's it. 3 years of dividends, sorry. No, I don't do Google either. All right. Oh, Michael, MKSI. Hell no. I don't do monthlies. No. Shaking my head. Okay, D-Loop, you're on the option chain. You don't see the 81 call. Okay, now there's a reason why you don't see the 81 call option for Macy's. Macy's is in the 20s, so you're not going to see an 81. Naderd, Coca-Cola. I don't do Coca-Cola only because the numbers are crappy. See, the stock's at 70.44. The 70 is going for 76. The 71 is going for 25. They never pay 1%. Netflix. NFLX. It's dropping, brother. Look at it. Wait, if you really like Netflix, wait for it to find the bottom. Okay? It's dropping, dropping, dropping. As soon as it finds the bottom, wait for it to turn around and go up. Unless, of course, you like getting into the puts. And I'm not going to teach puts. Ooh, we're at past 11. Why not 420? Thank you. We already looked at Netflix. So you buy the stock, then write the covered call. Absolutely. Nader, Tesla doesn't have dividends either. It's going to be the exact same as, we just looked at it 2 seconds ago. Yeah, don't get old. It's no fun. 11, didn't we look at Boeing already? We did. Okay. 11, Boeing, high of the year. Yeah, no, thank you. Okay, when I say don't buy anything you don't understand. So if you don't know that Boeing's at the current high of the year, why are you asking me to do your work for you? Crazy one, thank you. All right, Thinkorswim is my top rank. Hey, I like Thinkorswim too. Okay, Rosie, we already looked at Coca-Cola. Don't you use Elliott waves? No. BT Smith. Let me explain something to you really slowly so you'll understand it. Okay? The trading strategy I am giving you for free. No strings attached. I'm not asking you to buy anything. I'm not trying to sell you anything. The trading strategy I'm giving you for free was created specifically for a 9-year-old little girl. Okay, in 2008, my 9-year-old girl asked me, Daddy, can you teach me? Do you honestly think I was going to try to teach her Elliott waves? Why not the Fibonacci? Why not the the daily moving averages? Why not all that stuff? No, simple, safe, predictable, consistent. I heard something interesting today. Okay, complexity is only good for the ego. That's it. You want something complex? Great, it's going to serve your ego fine. Simplicity takes discipline. It was created for a 9-year-old. Why do you want to make it more complicated than it needs to be? It either makes sense or it doesn't. If you can take a look at a stock and say, oh, it went from 180 to 247, yay, let me buy some. You do that. I don't ever buy anything at the high of the year. No, I'm not interested in that. I'm interested in simple, safe, predictable, consistent 1% per week. Super Trucker! I don't understand options, but trying to figure it out. Super Trucker simple. Now, I'm going to make the assumption that you do trucks, okay? Your name's Super Trucker. Think of it this way. Let's say you got a 78 Kenworth sitting in the back of your yard. You push it out to the front. You say, hey, I want 20 grand for this baby. It might be worth 20 grand. We don't know. But here's the thing. If you own it, you can do anything you want with it. I'm with you, Super Trucker. Okay, Timmy, listen closely. Okay? So if I got me an old Kenworth or an old Peterbilt and I push in the front yard and I slap a for sale sign on it, okay, 20 grand. Let's say, hypothetically speaking, Mr. Smith comes down and say, hey, I like your truck. Let me give you a couple of $100, hold it for me till Friday. That is an option. You're holding it for him until Friday. It is a non-refundable deposit. Okay? If he comes back on Friday, he gives you the addition to $20,000. Okay, the non-refundable deposit is just for you to take it off the market. That's all that's for. If he doesn't show up, you keep that money and then next week you sell it to someone else. That is a stock option. Same thing. You buy the stock, you own it. You sell somebody the rights to buy it from you. Okay? Got a truck in the front yard, someone comes by, say, hey, let me buy it from you. Give me the money, you come back, he gives you the money, great. You sell it, you keep all that money. If he doesn't, you keep the money and then you sell it to someone else. So let's say Peter comes by the second week. Peter says, hey, I like your truck. I'll give you a couple $100. I'll be back on Friday. He shows up on Friday, he gives you the 20 grand. He don't show up on Friday, you keep the money, and the week number 3, you sell it to someone else. You just keep doing it over and over and over again until you hit your target. Your target for that truck, 20 grand. Target for your stock, well, whatever you bought it for, whatever you decide. Rosie, Coca-Cola, we just looked at it a little while ago. Fred Bass, how you doing? BB Steel, IVR. What the heck is IVR? IVR. Investigator Resources, hell no. 2, don't do monthlies, and it's at the high of the year. No. We already did SOC, why not? But what if it expires? That's exactly what you want to happen with it. Think about it, okay? Timmy, what I just said about that truck, okay? Same thing with the stock. You want it to expire worthless. Okay? You get two kinds of options, call options and put options. We're not going to do put options, only call options. Call option gives you the right to buy, but not the obligation. I mean, you don't have to do it if you don't want to. Okay? So if I sell it tomorrow morning and it expires on Friday, great. Next Monday, I'll do the exact same thing again. And I will keep on doing a covered call every single week until it hits my target. Rule 1, never buy something you don't want to understand. Rule 2, never sell at a loss. Just keep rotating. What else do we have here? Donald! Nike. We already looked at Nike earlier. Ooh. A's Diamond. All right. DVN. No. It's a little bit wonky at the moment. Look, not really doing anything. Now, it's past 11 o'clock. I am done for the evening. My vocal cords are killing me. That being said, we're going to do this all over again tomorrow. Tomorrow, we'll do this again tomorrow. Alrighty. T is retesting previous highs. Is it really? I'm not quite sure. Didi. Okay. Didi, the previous high is right here at 30. T's at 23. No, you're reading it wrong. Neo. Alrighty. What else do we have? Coca-Cola. I already looked at that. Can you do PMCC? We looked at that earlier. PMCC. Okay. Oskizi. No options. Why am I doing something with no options? Rosie, we already looked at Coca-Cola. Ashley, Carnival Cruise Lines. Okay, it's dropping at the moment. You see that right there? Zoom in a little closer. See? The high right there. Okay? High, down, up, down. What's happening next, Ashley? Okay? High, down. It's going to find the bottom. It's going to turn around and go back up again. If you like it, keep your eye on it. It might find the bottom this week. It might find it next week. But if you really like it, keep watching it. Laurie, how you doing? Good night. Perception. How do you think the market's going to move off Trump news? Don't know, don't care. Okay? I've been trading for 30 years. I honestly don't care what the man in the big chair says. Seriously, I don't. Think about it. Coca-Cola has been in business for 140 years. 140 years. You really think whatever that bonehead in the big chair is going to say is going to have any effect on it whatsoever? IONQ. IBRX. What the heck is that? IBRX. Hell no. Come on, look. High of the year monthlies. Hell no. IONQ. Interesting. Not really going anywhere. Just going sideways at the moment. Here's the top, the bottom. 5081. The 51s are going for 186. That's over 3%. We'll check it out more tomorrow. Okay? So, that being said, my throat is really hurting me, so I'm not used to talking so much. You guys have a great night, and we'll do this all over again tomorrow. Because the sun will come out tomorrow, wipe away the cobwebs and the sorrow. Luke, thank you for that. Yay! Happy birthday. Yes. BMY, Bristol Myers Squibb. I'm going to do that for you because you were there and you asked. Oh, sorry, kiddo. Bristol Myers Squibb is stalling out. Check that out. Okay, up, down. Here's the bottom. Shoots up, back down, back up. Now it's stalling out. Not really going anywhere. Don't get me wrong. I like Bristol Myers Squibb. I do. But it's slowing down. It's not doing what we want it to do. All right. It's just making it worse. Have a great night, everyone. And now the end is near. And so I face the final curtain. Catch you guys later. Thank you for your input, and we'll see you again tomorrow.